Is it hot?
Yeah, it was friggin' hot. It sounded like eating crack shells.
Right, let's see what's this game about. The cartels, the narcos.
Narcos?
What about the narcos? The cartel in the Bolivia. Right, again. Name actually big N.
I am not a liar. I have killed thousands. I have fed more drug fiends than the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined. I have stolen children from parents, wives from husbands, wiped out entire generations. But lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself. I am the head of the Santa Blanca organization, which you call a cartel.
I just don't know which way it's north all the time.
We dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca,
He does.
produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference
That's
from the
too much,
police,
though.
the government, the army,
Why
the
would you
office.
ever tattoo your head that way?
In my dream, a woman's voice asked me,
An alien.
Sueño.
Oh, jeez, okay.
What if you had your own country?
But what if you
like
had your
Moses, I led my people to the promised land,
But you ain't going to just come down.
Bolivia. We came here. We bought the coca fields. What we couldn't buy, we took. We bought the police, the military, the judges, the
Yeah.
politicians. We were on the
And,
verge of
but-
becoming the
and
government
one
itself,
thing.
on the razor's edge from fulfilling my dream.
Don't shut up. Because now as much as I can.
Creating a narco state,
Santa Blanca then.
the nation of Santa Blanca.
Well, maybe he's got to sort of map that Nicolas Cage with the code in National Treasure 3. Like, you look at his face. Prison break in the face.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed Unidad, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes.
El Jefe de los
Bosses,
Jefes.
El
The
Sueño.
boss.
Yeah. The boss of
That's when
bosses.
a dream.
That's when a dream.
Sleep or dream.
Oh bloody hell! This is a really new way of doing this. Push the door. 1, 2, 4 will be sync. Oh, I guess we can. That is me right. Close enough.
Not really. Shows how there's no diversification. Yeah. Said, unfortunately, my only game that shows us it.
So sick. Shows you don't really want to.
Yeah, it just shows no. Shows that you don't want to play any other games. You have no other interests.
Like I play a lot of games that get really bored. I felt that.
Not only that, but you're interested. You're curious. Yeah.
I need to check why that's happening. Recon, is that the one where you walk around? That one, right?
You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No.
I rarely finish games, but I've played them to the point where I'm happy. I'm bored up.
It's not only that, like, you rarely finish games,
Guess you've been down
but
for a while.
it doesn't. The game's
I've been
never
living as
really
Karen
end.
Bowman, international.
Yeah, it's like the only games that really end are
For 5
single player
years.
games, but you can always replay them.
Means
But,
living rough, but as a covered.
and it's like with this, or with Overwatch, it's a never ending game. With Destiny, it's never ending. The games you play here, there, and everywhere, so you get into it. Same with Sonic.
Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Hui, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
And even was different.
I've heard rumors
Highly.
about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow.
That's my girl.
Talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
His opening scene would be sick with that Wind River music.
When there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. He's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, as soon as we touch down. The Libyans have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Why did you carry it back?
Four soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qatar's 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru, you found him. Amaru is one of the founders of the Qatar's 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Okay. Delete that.
Is that it? Now you just fly.
No, just resume. I don't know why he says that she did. But I think. Oh, wait, what?
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground. What's your feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and the firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find them all.
That's the game protected by the main storyline. Nobody has done. Thanks to the fire shot.
Hey, keep your guns down. These people see too many as it is.
As they have storyline. Have yet survived.
Drone is up.
What?
For Christ's sake, why do I?
Hey, I'm playing. PUBG is bad. This is so far revenge. Yeah. Okay, but I don't know what meant to say that. I mean, it's all opinion, isn't it? I think PUBG's good. And I think the city's good. Also, I never played. Every game can be repetitive. Like, Overwatch is the same thing over and over again. All the time. But it's just, it changes because of the way people play. Because every person...
Target number 5.
Yeah. Pay the people, bro.
Bowman, we just arrived in Agua Verde.
Welcome to Narco Paradise. Agua Verde used to be a national park, but Santa Blanca turned it into a place to wine and dine VIPs. Run by this narco junior called Carzita. He brings politicians, judges, and CEOs there for relaxation and cartel-sponsored debauchery.
What's the plan?
We need to know who Sueño's making deals with. Carzita must have a guest list somewhere. You get him, you get the names.
Understood. We're on it. We got some intel from Bowman on our boy Carzita.
I've never played this game. Whoa, what's that?
Hostile down.
Shitballs.
Right. just one guy, man.
Enemy down. Son of a bitch.
Thank you. So you get easy.
What took you so long?
How are you not dead, bro?
Tango down.
Oh, that's a civilian.
This ain't the place. I don't know what is.
Damn it, sorry.
Everything just to scare off the VIPs and get Casita back here. So it won't earn you
I killed a
medal of
civilian.
honor. Just don't shoot any civilians.
No, I'm not allowed to do that.
Watch those flanks.
Don't you think the VIPs are convinced this place is unsafe?
Just a little longer.
I might go. Oh, this way. The car, right?
Target down.
This province is part of the cartel's influence operation, the propaganda machine. We should familiarize ourselves with their MO.
The man at the top is El Cardinal, an excommunicated priest turned Santa Muerta proponent. He's also supposed to be the spiritual advisor to El Sueño.
Other guy in the mix is Ramon Feliz. Used to be a legit journalist till he inexplicably started blogging for the cartel.
Kill confirmed. Deploying drone. Deploying drone.
What? Kind of like. It's not for me, I can tell. It's too slow. But that's cool, that's why it's free, and that's why you try it. And then you go, I don't like it. That was a wacky install for nobody. Very peculiar about my shoe. Alright, let's give it another go. I'm jumping. Oh, we're doing this technician.
The drone is airborne. Drone ain't working right. We're getting jammed.
Looking at a small group of tangos.
Yeah, the graphics.
Frag out. See you in hell.
Oh.
Drone is out. Eyes on another target.
There's a third one.
is airborne.
Target is down.
Pero ¿qué va a pasar? ¡Seguro que pasado! On front.
He's down. He's dead. Tango 5. Frag out. Hola, bitches. Tango 10. Target down. Frag out. See you in hell. Damn, son.
Bro, right, you go. So confused. Oh, right, okay.
Enemy down. If this ain't the place, I don't know what is. We're shooting everything just to scare off the VIPs and get Garcia back here. So it won't earn you the Medal of Honor. Just don't shoot any civilians. We got Sicarios. Nothing like a little gunplay to scare off the public. Amen to that. Hold this position. Give the VIPs a good show. That tango's down. Tango down.
I'm cool. Bye.
Yeah.
What's up?